ओके हेलो एवरीवन। सो आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है दैट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 16 of the exercise. Question is, what is the concentration of each of the substances in the equilibrium when the initial concentration of ICl was 0.78 molar? First of all, we should write the equation. This is the equation given to us. Now, according to this equation, how do we read it? That 2 moles of ICl gas will react to give 1 mole of I2 gas and 1 mole of Cl2 gas. Right? Now, same procedure. Initial concentration of ICl is 0.78, okay, 0.78 molar, and I2 and Cl2 initially it is 0. Now at equilibrium out of 0.78, चलो आज वो तो है ही नहीं, ओके, अभय, साक्षी, वैदेही, सिद्धार्थ, अनिका. What about others? Okay, so 0.78, let us take minus 2x. Okay, so if it is 2x, it is x and it is x. If we take 2x as this value as x, it is x by 2, x by 2. Because say 2 moles of ICl will give 1 mole of I2 and 1 mole of Cl2. So when 2x moles of, see, 2 will give 1 1, so 2x ICl when react we get 1 mole of x mole of I2 and x mole of Cl2. Okay, that means out of initial 0.78, 2x are subtracted. So at equilibrium, ICl present, molar concentration of ICl present is 0.78 minus 2x. Okay, now let us write its equilibrium constant according to law of chemical equilibrium. So equilibrium constant Kc, equilibrium constant Kc है ना. So equilibrium constant Kc is equal to I2 concentration, means it is gas, and Cl2 gas concentration, means product concentration, divided by reactant ICl gas raised to power 2. Right? So what about I2? Concentration of I2 at equilibrium is x, and concentration of Cl2 is also x, divided by 0.78 minus 2x raised to power 2. Right? So now this value, see, Kc is given to us 0.14. So this is 0.14. Right? Now we have to calculate x. It is now mere mathematics. It is all mathematics. ठीक है? It is x square divided by 0.78 minus 2x raised to power 2 equal to 0.14. That implies x divided by 0.78 minus 2x whole raised to power 2 equal to 0.14. So from here, x upon 0.78 minus 2x is equal to square root of 0.14. So what is square root of 0.14? Yes, any guess? See, 0.3. So if we have a 0.3, then its square root is 0.09. Square root of 0.4, it is equal to square of 0.3 is 0.09, and square root of 0.4 is 0.16. It is 0.14. It means its value is, no beta, it is not 0.3. If it is 0.3, it comes out to be 0.09, means it is close to 0.4, 0.16. Okay, so very close to 0.4. Okay, so its value you can take, if you have an intelligent guess, you can guess it. It is 0.38. Okay, almost. Exact value we don't know, but it is almost close to 0.38. Okay, so from here x equal to 0.38 into 0.78 minus 2x. So that implies x equal to 0.38 into 0.78. Yes, what is the value? 0.38 into 0.78 minus 2 into 0.38. So it is 0. Yes, sorry, not 0. It was a 16 and 0.76. Okay, (0.76) into x. Okay, so it is x plus 0.76 x equal to 0.38 into 0.78. So it comes out to be 1.76 x equal to, yes, multiply, value comes out to be 2964. So 0.2964, that means. Okay, so from here x equal to 0.2964 divided by 1.76. So it comes out to be, yes, I know beta, because 38 into 78, it should be like this. So there are 4 decimal places. So 0.2964 divided by 1.76. So value is 0.168. Good. 0.168. That's right. Okay. So that is x. So concentration of I2 and Cl2 is 0.168 molar. Good. And concentration of ICl, that is equal to, yes, ICl is 0.78 minus 2 into 0.168. Yes, so it is 0.78 minus 8 to the 16 0.336. So it comes out to be 0.444. 0.444 molar, right? Yes, 0.444 molar. Good. Good beta. So this is the question number 16. Now question number 17. So in question number 17, Kp is given to you. Kp is 0.04 atmosphere, okay, at 898 Kelvin. For the equilibrium, shown below. So what is the equilibrium concentration of C2H6 when it is placed in a flask at 4 atmosphere pressure and allowed to come to equilibrium okay, and reaction is C2H6 gas to give C2H4 gas plus H2 gas. Okay, so let us solve it. See, Kp is given to us and that is in atmosphere and its value is 0.04, and at the same time pressure of what is the equilibrium concentration of C2H6 when it is placed in a flask at 4 atmosphere pressure and allowed to come to equilibrium this reaction. So first of all we should write the reaction. Reaction is the C2H6 to give C2H4 gas plus H2 gas. Okay. Thank you, Tahir. Thank you so much. So initial pressure is 4 atmosphere. You know, we start with ethane only. Ethene and hydrogen is 0 initially, but at equilibrium out of 4 atmospheres, suppose P atmosphere decreased. So say if 1 atmosphere of C2H6 or 1 mole of C2H6 is decomposed, we get 1 mole of C2H4 and 1 mole of H2. So we decrease P atmosphere. So P atmosphere of ethene and P atmosphere of hydrogen gas is formed. Okay, because moles are equivalent. 1 mole of C2H6 gives 1 mole of C2H4 and 1 mole of H2. Okay, now here we write Kp because it is now in terms of pressure. So Kp is pressure of C2H4 into pressure of H2 divided by pressure of C2H6 raised to power 1 only. Now it is P, H2 is also P, and it is 4 minus P. Okay. So from this Kp is equal to 0. Yes, Kp is equal to 0.04, right? So it's P square over 4 minus P equal to 0.04. Again, now mathematics comes into picture. See, it is simply mathematics now. So P square is equal to 0.04 into 4 minus P. So P square equal to 0.04 into 4 minus 0.04 into P. That implies P square minus plus 0.04 P minus 0.44 is 16, 0.16 equal to 0. This is the relation, because when we multiply these, it becomes 0.16. So now we have to calculate P from this relation. So any guess? Can you calculate? Yes, beta. Any guess? Addition is 0.04 and multiplication gives 0.16. So better to go with this ax square plus bx plus c wala equation, that is minus b plus minus under root, yes, b square minus 4 into a into c divided by 2 into a. See, compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, right? So if we compare, here a equal to 1, b equal to 0.04 and c equal to minus 0.16, right? And x is taken as p. So that's it. Okay, very good, Abhay. You have calculated. Great. But we are doing it like we are doing in the examination hall, because examination hall we don't have calculator. That is the biggest problem. So 0.04 into 0.04, it becomes 0.0016 minus, yes, minus plus 0.64 divided by 2. So it comes out to be, yes, oh sorry, minus 0.04 plus minus under root 0.6416. So very close to 0.64. So what is the square root of 0.64? It is 0.08. Sorry, 0.8, sorry. Okay, 8 is a 64. So 0.64. So very close to, divided by 2. And so see, pressure should be positive. So obviously it is 0.04 and plus 0.8, because we have to neglect negative sign, because minus 0.04 minus 0.8 divided by 2 has a negative value, means it is not considered. It should have positive value. So it is, yes, 0.76 divided by 2, that value comes out to be 0.38. So it means equilibrium pressure of C2H6, that is equal to, yes, what was the initial pressure? 4 minus P. So equilibrium pressure is 4 minus 0.38. So value comes out to be 3.62 atmosphere. So this is the equilibrium pressure, right? Now question number 18. Question number 18 is, question is, we have ester, ethyl acetate, and is formed by the reaction of ethanol and acetic acid, and equilibrium is represented like this. Okay, acetic acid plus ethanol to give ethyl acetate and water. Now with this reaction, what is the first question? Write the concentration ratio, or we also call it as concentration quotient for the reaction, and we have to note that water is not in excess and is not a solvent as well. And then at 293 Kelvin, if one starts with 1 mole of acetic acid and 0.18 mole of ethanol, there is 0.171 mole of ethyl acetate in the final equilibrium mixture. So what is the equilibrium constant? And third question is, see, from here we calculate Kc. Okay, then we start with 0.5 mole of ethanol and 1 mole of acetic acid, and maintaining it at 293 Kelvin. Temperature is same, that means Kc remains same, equilibrium constant is constant at constant temperature. So 0.214 mole of ethyl acetate is formed. So we have to find out that has equilibrium been attained. That means if Qc calculated from this reaction comes out to be equal to Kc obtained from second expression, second statement, then it is at equilibrium, otherwise it is not at equilibrium. So these are the questions. Okay, so let us start. So first of all we have to write the equation. What was the equation? Acetic acid react with ethanol. You should write given equation is to give ethyl acetate and H2. Okay. So concentration quotient or concentration ratio, or we can call it as concentration quotient, that is Qc, that is equal to ethyl acetate concentration, H2O concentration, it is liquid, is also liquid, divided by acetic acid and ethanol. Okay, so this is the Qc value. This is the answer of the first question. Now second, acetic acid plus ethanol to give ethyl acetate and H2O. Okay. Now initial concentration. What was the initial concentration? 1 mole of acetic acid and 0.18 mole of ethanol. Ethyl acetate and water has 0. Now, at equilibrium, let us take, okay, it is given how many moles of ethyl acetate are formed? 0.171. So, as 0.17 mole of ethyl acetate are formed, obviously same moles of water are formed, because initially they are 0. So, if 1 mole of ethyl acetate is formed, 1 mole of water is formed, then 1 mole of ethanol and 1 mole of acetic acid are reacted together. That means if 0.171 mole of ethyl acetate is formed, so 0.171 mole of acetic acid has reacted with ethanol with same moles of ethanol according to the equation. So, this is the actual picture. Okay. So, 1 minus 0.171. So, value comes out to be 0. Yes, A29 mole, right? And 0.18 minus 0.171. So, it is 0.009 mole. It is same. So, now again apply the law of chemical equilibrium. So, equilibrium constant Kc, that is equal to, yes, you can write concentration of ethyl acetate, concentration of water divided by concentration of acetic acid, concentration of ethanol. So, that is 0.171 into 0.171 divided by 0.829 into 0.009. Okay. So, tell me. Very close to 4. Okay. So, take it as 4. Okay. See, 0.171 into 0.171 divided by 9 1 6 it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5, it is 0.007461, or it can be written as, see, 1 17.1 17.1, so it is 74.61. So, it should be less than 4 or more than 4, beta? That is the question. So, just do it at your own pace. 17 5s 85. I forget, otherwise I know the table up to 20 earlier, or less than. So, take it as 3.9. Okay. because exact 4 it is difficult to guess. Okay, so better to write it as 3.9. So now third part of the, so this is Kc. Okay, so Kc is 3.9. Now third question, again relation remains same, acetic acid plus ethanol to give ethyl acetate plus water. Initially, one mole of acetic acid is there and 0.5 mole of ethanol, right? Good. So it is 0, 0. Okay, initially, but after some time, how many moles of ethyl acetate are formed? 0.214. So if it is 0.214 mole, so obviously water is also 0.214, and it is 1 minus 0.214, same expression, 0.5 minus 0.214. Okay. So now QC, because now reaction is not at equilibrium. Okay, so QC is ethyl acetate concentration. See, expression is same, but Kc means concentrations at equilibrium and QC means at any time during the reaction. Okay, so it is 0.214 into 0.214 divided by, yes, it comes to 1 minus 0.214, it is 0.786. 0.5 minus 0.214, it is 0.286. So 0.786 into 0.286. Okay. So value comes out to be, yes beta, .2. Okay. So that means as QC is less than Kc, because Kc is very close to 4 and QC is very close to 0.2. So QC is less than Kc. This means, what it means? Reaction is not at equilibrium. That means equilibrium has not been attained. Or has not been reached. Okay. That means if QC is less than, means forward reaction is favorable. That means still the reaction continues in the forward direction. Still the reaction taking place to form product. Okay. So that's all for the day. Thank you beta. So today we have done up to 18. Okay. Tomorrow you have holiday. I think so. Yes. Tomorrow. What about tomorrow? Holiday beta. हाँ बेटा, tell me. Yes, yes, but tell me tomorrow. Do you have holiday? So we will keep the class in the morning actually. That, huh? 25th. Okay, beta. So we will keep the class in the evening only. Okay. Bye bye.